Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel US Immigration News. We hope you're doing great. Well, in today's video, we will be talking about essential 2025 travel rules you need to know. As we step into 2025, travelers around the globe are preparing for new rules that could significantly impact their journeys. From stricter airport security measures to changes in visa requirements, understanding these updates is essential to ensure a smooth and stress-free trip. Whether you're planning a quick getaway or a long-term adventure, here are the key travel rules you need to know for 2025. If you are interested in this, please pay attention and watch the video through to the end to get all the information. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Let's now travel rules for 2025. As we head into 2025, the world of travel is evolving at a rapid pace, with several significant changes to passports, visas, airport procedures, and even baggage regulations. These changes can have a major impact on your travel plans, so it's essential to stay informed and prepared. From new identification requirements to innovations in security technology, there's a lot to keep track of. In this videos, we'll cover the most important travel updates for 2025 and how you can ensure your vacations go off without a hitch. 1. Real ID enforcement. Are you ready? One of the most anticipated changes in U.S. travel comes in the form of the Real ID. After nearly 20 years since the Real ID Act was passed, the U.S. government will finally enforce this rule, beginning on May 7, 2025. If you plan to fly domestically, you will need a Real ID or another compliant form of identification to board your flight. However, only around 70% of states are expected to be fully compliant by the deadline. While the TSA has proposed a rule to delay full enforcement until May 5, 2027, this has yet to be approved. If you do not have a Real ID by the 2025 deadline, you may still be able to travel with other compliant IDs, such as a global entry card or a veteran health ID. If you're unsure whether your state is issuing Real IDs or how to get one, make sure to check your state's official resources soon to avoid last-minute hassles. 2. Simplified passport renewals. In another positive development, the U.S. State Department has rolled out an online passport renewal process, making it easier to renew your passport without the need to send documents through the mail. While this is a convenient step forward, there are important limitations to keep in mind. To qualify for online renewal, you must meet 6 specific criteria. 1. You must be over 25 years old. 2. Your passport must be a regular 10-year passport. 3. Your passport must have been issued within the past 9 to 15 years. 4. You must be applying for a regular tourist passport, not diplomatic or official. 5. You must currently reside in the United States. 6. Your passport must be undamaged and not stolen or lost. If you meet all of these requirements, you can proceed with the online application process. However, once you submit your application, your existing passport becomes invalid, so be sure to plan and allow plenty of time for your new passport to arrive. If you're traveling internationally within 8 weeks, you'll need to use the traditional renewal process, as the online system doesn't cover expedited renewals. 3. Electronic travel authorization for non-EU travelers. In 2025, travelers from non-EU countries, including the US, will need to apply for an electronic travel authorization before visiting any EU country. This visa waiver system is designed to improve security and streamline border controls, and it is expected to become mandatory by the second quarter of 2025. For those unfamiliar with ETIAS, it is a simple online application that costs $7, around $7.50, and is required for anyone traveling from a non-EU country to an EU country. Travelers under 18 and over 70 are exempt from the fee. Once approved, your ETIAS authorization is valid for up to 3 years or until your passport expires, whichever comes first. It's important to keep an eye on the launch of ETIAS, as the exact date has been pushed back a few times. Once it's in effect, you will need to have this authorization before boarding any flight, cruise, or bus bound for the EU. Make sure you apply in advance to avoid last-minute issues. 4. Changes in liquids and baggage rules. Airport security is always evolving, and travelers in 2025 will see some shifts in baggage regulations. While there was hope that new X-ray technology would allow for more flexibility with carry-on liquids, the transition has faced technical challenges. Some airports in the EU and UK, such as those in Rome, Amsterdam, and certain UK locations, had initially relaxed the liquid restrictions. However, due to ongoing issues with the new technology, the EU and UK have reverted to enforcing the 100 ml liquid limit for carry-ons. In addition, there has been some discussion about standardizing baggage sizes across European airlines. While this would make travel more predictable, it appears that no such regulations will be implemented soon. For now, always check with your airline about their specific carry-on and personal item size limits, as rules can vary. 5. New consumer protection rules for airlines. The U.S. Department of Transportation has introduced several new consumer protection rules aimed at improving the travel experience for passengers. Some of the most impactful regulations include flight cancellations or delays. Airlines must offer a no-hassle refund or voucher valid for 5 years if your flight is canceled or significantly delayed. Delayed luggage. If your checked baggage doesn't arrive within 12 hours domestically or 15 to 30 hours internationally, airlines are required to immediately refund your baggage fees. Family seating. Airlines must guarantee free seating for families traveling with children aged 13 or younger. These changes are already in effect or will be by the end of 2024, and they should provide more protection and flexibility for travelers. The DOT has also rolled out additional consumer protections, which you can learn more about on their website. 6. Expect more innovations in airport security in 2025, particularly in terms of technology. Self-service pods are being introduced to streamline the TSA pre-check process. The first such pod will launch at Harry Reid International Airport in Las Vegas in January 2025, and the technology will likely expand to other airports in the coming years. Additionally, new CT scanners are being installed in many airports, including pre-check lanes, to provide 3D views of your bags, allowing TSA agents to inspect them without requiring you to remove your liquids or electronics. This will save time and make the security process more efficient. For international travelers, the TSA is also working on a one-stop security program, allowing travelers arriving from certain countries to bypass additional screening when connecting to domestic flights. This is already in effect at Dublin Airport for US-bound flights, and it's expected to expand to other airports shortly. 7. New airline dress code enforcement. If you're someone who cringes at the sight of bare feet on an airplane, you'll be pleased to know that many US airlines are now cracking down on passengers who try to fly barefoot. According to airline contracts of carriage, passengers must dress appropriately, and exposing bare feet is considered a violation of these rules. Airlines now have the right to remove passengers who are barefoot and over the age of 3 or 5, depending on the airline, so it's best to keep your socks on and avoid any uncomfortable situations. Conclusion: prepare for an exciting travel year ahead. With these new rules and regulations coming into play in 2025, travelers will need to stay informed and be prepared for changes. Whether it's updating your ID, applying for a new travel authorization, or understanding new baggage rules, keeping up with the latest travel updates will ensure a smooth journey. By staying ahead of these changes, you can maximize your travel experiences and make the most of your vacations in 2025. That is all for today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Till then, take care.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel US Immigration News. We hope you are doing great. Well, in today's video, we will be talking about AGCL 2025 travel rules you need to know. Must know travel rules for 2025. Travel in 2025 is said to bring significant updates that travelers need to know to avoid disruptions, from new identification requirements to technological advancements. Here is what to expect. Number 1. Real ID enforcement. Starting May 7, 2025, the US government will require Real ID compliant identification for domestic flight. While enforcement could extend to 2027, having a Real ID, global entry card, or other compliant IDs by 2025 is essential to avoid complications. Number 2. Simplified passport renewal. US travelers can now renew passport online if specific criteria are met, such as owning a 10-year passport issued in the past 9 to 15 years. However, expedited renewal will still require traditional process, so plan ahead if you're traveling internationally within 8 weeks. Number 3, EU electronic travel authorization. Non-EU travelers will need an ETIAS visa waiver by mid-2025 to visit EU countries. This online authorization calls a SEVAC and is a valid for up to 3 years. Apply early to ensure smooth entry. Number 4, changes in our liquids and our baggage rules. Hopes for a relaxed liquid limit in our carry-ons have faced delays. EU and UK airports maintain the 100 ml limit, and baggage size standardization across airlines remain unimplemented. Always check your airline's specific rules. Number 5, consumer protection enhancement. New US Department of Transportation rules improve passenger rights, including refunds for significant delays or cancellations, baggage or fee refunds for delayed luggage, and a free family seating for children under 30. Number 6, advanced security measures. Airports are adopting new technologies like CT scanners and self-service ports to streamline security checks. Programs like pre-checks, expansion, and one-stop security at international airports aim to enhance efficiency. Number 7, airline dress code enforcement. US airline now strictly enforce dress codes, including bans on barefoot passengers or specific ages. Staying mindful of these policies will help avoid unnecessary delays. Prepare for 2025 travel. Keeping up with these updates will ensure a smoother travel experience. From real ID compliance and applying for ETIAS, and stay informed on baggage rules. Proactive planning will maximize your trips in our 2025. Embrace these changes and look forward to a more streamlined travel year ahead.